Sup shooters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to ESP Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track by an artist named Maryon. I'm assuming that's how you say that, and this single is called Hustler. Switching over to here. Maryon apparently is a songwriter and really so one of those kind of songwriter vocalists, you know. She's basically sort of got herself sorted in that respect as a solo artist, and we're going to listen to this track from start to finish and we're going to hear what we think. Boom. Oh, I'm liking the whistling. That is not an easy thing to do. Have you ever tried whistling as like a melody? I don't know if you can do it. I can't do it. I can play half a dozen instruments, but I cannot whistle a melody. Yeah, she's pretty phenomenal. She's a pretty phenomenal vocalist already. Like the first few seconds of listening to her, there's a lot of skill. You could tell how much polish there is with those sort of seamless flitters between notes. The flawless sort of that's it. Like that, there's a thorough knowledge of how to use her voice. I got a lot of respect for that, eh? Oh. Cool, repeating that vocal melody. This is a very clever single, primarily, I think. Well, not primarily, there's a lot of things I like about it, but repeating those vocal melodies in the verse and also in the bridge here, really sort of simple stuff that it can be overlooked, and it's a shame when it is. Having that sort of pattern in a single is a really great way to get people to listen to more of it, because people like familiarity. Even if it's something new, if you repeat it, it gives it more importance. It's nice. Like that. What's happening? Oh shit. Damn, I love that attitude. I love it. I love that sassy attitude, man, and no ifs given. Oh, see, this is a problem. I've got a water bottle and the coaster keeps getting attached to the bottom of it. I dig that vibe. I dig the vibe of that. She's her own entrepreneur, man. That's seriously dope. Cool, we're repeating that melody again. I'm kind of getting a rein for the instruments involved in this composition. What do we got? We got guitar. We got a drum kit or two involved. I think there's a different drum kit maybe for the hook. Some like sort of mild string plucks. Some backing vocals. There's a bass in there somewhere, I think. A very subtle bass. That's clever. That's clever. Like, it's nice to have a bit of emptiness in a composition. You don't need to strangle. You do not need to strangle a song with a whole lot of bass. It doesn't need to be claustrophobic. See what I mean? Like having that gap there and sort of the track there to like let it breathe a little bit was fantastic. And then when the bass does definitely come in here, it's so effective. That polysynth on the low end is actually gorgeous. It's a really pretty song, you know, like it can come across a bit tacky when someone makes a song, and I get this in a lot of the hip hop I listen to where they're like, oh man, look how successful I am, man, dollar bills. But if you can even out that swagger, this is more sort of a defiance on behalf of Maryon, saying, look, I can make it on my own. I don't need anybody else. I'm my own person and I can be successful. I dig that. Because she is. I mean, like when you listen to something as well produced as this, you can't deny that she's a hustler, man. And you've really got to hustle as a musician, you know. The world isn't going to do you any favors. And again, that's sort of that whistling melody here to harken to the start of the song, how it was introduced. kind of working as an interlude. That's a clever idea. I dig that. Really well written song. See, just these clicks. Just changing the percussion up a little bit, you know? There's a very subtle pattern as well. I think this will inspire people. Yeah, that's a big thing as well, because it's one thing to sort of make your own stuff, but then like if people are sort of letting you down the wrong way, you've got to sort of be able to say to them, actually, no, I think I know best. Even if they're more successful than you, sometimes they'll think that the way they did it is the way everyone else should, and that's not good. You know, people need to have their own journey. Sick. Well done. She sounds like I can trust her on that. Like the way she delivers the lines are very genuine in a way that it sounds like she has gone through it, and she is telling the people listening, hey, I am successful, you know? I got a lot of love for that. A very soulful performance, but also very contemporary. I think that like the instrumentations, the sort of the vocal performance, I mean, we don't even really need to talk about the vocal performance, because as a singer, she's pretty spot on. Like, I can't fault that. Even if I could sing, I wouldn't really be able to fault that vocal performance. It's just she soared in the... I love that... But I like that melody in that chorus and how she repeated that. I think it soared over the top of the rest of the instruments and contrasted with the sort of the safe entrance into that chorus. And, you know, I've talked about the repetitions of those sort of melodies in the verse and builds and such. And going back to the whistles and interlude was a pretty solid choice as well. Like, again, like Maryon is an artist that I think that we need to sort of keep a gentle eye out for, because she's gonna do things. I think that the level she's at, I would like to see what she did with an EP, or I would like to see what she did with an album. I think an EP obviously would be a good start, just to sort of help us sort of branch out and try just see what the whole concept would be, you know. Because from what I understand, she's sort of been writing music for herself, and also she's done songwriting for other people. And she, you know, that's fantastic. It's good she's been sort of branching out to other musicians and artists, and it'll be cool to see what she did as a collaborative effort. You know, but the thing is, I also do not think that Maryon needs that. I don't think she needs the support of other people, because she is strong enough on her own as a singer and a songwriter. And, you know, she's very articulate. I'm sure she'll go far. I'm not really sure what else to say about this. Yeah, it'd just be interesting to see what she does in 2021. Especially as it's been 4 years since her last release. Maybe she's got something big planned. I don't know, but we will find out. But that basically is my review of Maryon's track Hustler. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for checking out this review of Hustler by Maryon. If I've been pronouncing that wrong, I have a New Zealand accent, and that's how we would pronounce that, Maryon. That's a very weird way for me to pronounce it. Apologies if that's the case. Apologies if I mispronounced it. It's just that's my initial interpretation of how that is pronounced. And hopefully you'll check out our various social medias and our Spotify. Stay cool, stay safe. Please also support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever. The crazy stuff going on in the world, and I will catch you in the next review. Spider hands out.